So I initially bought this milk frother because I love at the coffee shop when they have the little foam milk on top, and I wanted that for at home. I'm trying to save some money, make my coffee at home, so wanted to make it fancy. And so I heard good things about a milk frother, so I decided to get it for that. But then I also saw it came with some extra attachments. And one thing I also do is I like to take a protein powder, and this hook right here is good for really mixing that powder all together so there's no chunks. And then this one, the balloon whisk, does good for like eggs and things. So I was like, well, I can get one product with all these different attachments. So that is why I bought it. In this video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be showing you how each of these attachments work, how to connect them in. I'm gonna be going over the different speed settings as well as how quiet these are when you run them. And then I'm also gonna be demonstrating how they whisk eggs, how they froth milk, and then how they stir protein powder, so stick with me. I'll also be talking about how long the battery lasts and how to clean all the pieces. So first, let's talk about the attachments and how you get them in and out. So when you're ready to pull out an attachment, you just simply pull it out. And then to put in a new one, you're gonna see that there is this circle right here. And I don't know if you can see, but there's two little like notches that stick out. You're gonna wanna stick this piece, you can see there's kind of like a little notch there, notch there. You're going to stick that right into here. You're going to line it up and then just push down. It's going to click. You hear that click? That means it's in place. It's not coming out. And then to turn it on, you just push any of these buttons, either the low setting, the medium setting, or the high setting. I'm going to walk you through each of these settings, but you just push it once to turn it on and then push it again to turn it off. So this is the low setting. This is medium. And then this one is high. So I don't know how good it's gonna go over the video here, but it is very quiet, much quieter than I expected it to be. All right, now let's get into a demo of how this works. Since I have this balloon whisk on here, we're gonna use that one first. We're gonna try this out by testing it out with some eggs. So here is the egg. Now the first thing I did is I put it on high, and that actually made a little bit of it fly out of the bowl, so I had to turn it down a little bit. If you want to use a higher speed, just get a bigger bowl, but this is it on the low speed and it whisks it really nicely. All right, next up we are trying the milk frother. With this attachment, it's like a double spring, which is really nice. It really does a good mix on things, and you have two of these. If for some reason one stops working or whatever, you do have an extra one. Okay, here is our milk, and we're gonna froth it up, and you can do it on the low setting. I'll start with that. You can go up to medium and then even a little higher, but that might make it start shooting a little bit out of the cup. So if I turn it to high, yeah, you can see it starts going up a little bit too high. After only about 20 seconds, you have a nice frothy milk that you can put on top of your coffee in the morning. I just love this. It makes it feel like super special, like you're right out of a cafe. And lastly, we have this hook whisk here. So we're gonna mix some protein powder up and see how that works. Okay, I like to use this hook here for the protein powder. So we're gonna pop that in there, and then we're gonna turn it on. And it's gonna start to break up all that powder that sometimes settles at the top. This one just does a really good job of mixing it all together. Doesn't take too long, about 10 to 20 seconds. You can go a little higher if you want with the setting. This is the medium, and this would be the super high. And then when you're done, just turn it off. And no chunks at the top. It's a little frothy right now, but every time I've used this, it's been very smooth. Now the battery lasts really long. I've only actually been using it for about 2 weeks, but it hasn't run out yet. And from reading the product description, it says it should last about, you'd only need to charge it about 5 or 6 times a year. But when you do charge it, there's this little pull out right here. And you can see that there is the charging port right there. It does come with the cable to do that. So you just plug that in here, and then you'll plug this side into any plug that you have that is compatible with this. It doesn't come with the actual plug. So I hope that helped you guys out. This product is dishwasher safe, not this part, but all the attachments can go in the dishwasher, or you can hand wash them, whatever you prefer. And it also comes with instructions should you need any more instruction on how to do anything. And this also comes with a stand as well as a carrying case, so I can put the stand right next to my coffee maker and take the carrying case if I travel anytime. So I highly recommend this product. I'm super happy with it. Hope that helps you guys out, and feel free to follow me for more helpful videos.